Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting, innovating, and amazing Propagandacast out with me, your host, Imperial Dane, the one and only Master Propaganda of Light Defender of the Fatherland. Off it to a 1v1 on onTaranto Coastline between Shinshigumi and Treadz, the British Army, versus the Wehrmacht. British 53rd Infantry Division here standing off against German push here by the
Kettengrad reconnaissance vehicle available.
Ow! Damn it, 90th Panzer Grenadier Division. Jesus, cat is not happy for some reason. Anyways, Grenadier Kettengrad for Treadz here versus section out for Shinshigumi. Looks like it's going to be going for the more common build now, just going for a lot of sections because they're quite frankly really good, and you're not that bothered by not having as much capture power right away because again you got a lot of firepower. So we are off to the races here. As always, big hearty thanks to my patron supporters for the continued generous and wonderful support of the Propagandacast. And a big thanks to those who keep commenting and liking my videos. And Basil's just being Basil. So, second Grenadier Squad for Treadz, setting northwards, Kettenkrads rushing in. They're definitely not so common to see Kettenkrads nowadays because again they are fairly easily countered. The Allied player goes for light vehicles, so there's sort of an on and off relationship there with the Wehrmacht and the Kettenkrads. Against, if they don't expect and don't have any light vehicles, boom, you can quickly use to like exploit, the lack of any immediate counter to grab points, but at the same time, if they expect it, your Kettenkrad very quickly becomes a worthless investment. That's a bit the duality of the Kettenkrad, basically. Third section there for Shinshigumi. Again, Basil being very vocal today. I do apologize. He likes being dramatic about like that. Guess he wants food, but again, it's not his dinner time. So, this up north of the Pioneers here. Third Grenadiers for Treadz. Both sides, of course, going heavy with the infantry. Of course, for Treadz, MD-42s in theory could be helpful here. We got Treadz here, though, going pretty hard in the street. Streaming straight for the cutoff point here with the Kettenkrad. The Grenadiers looking to base the service opponent's cutoffs and resource lines here. Savvy play there by Treadz. Section holding up in heavy cover. Grenadiers, of course, trying to ensure they don't engage the section in heavy cover. Kettenkrad taking close up, just not having much luck. And there go Grenadiers now being surrounded by the sections, getting to heavy cover here. Sunny looking a little less ideal. He needs to focus on the section if he wants to have a chance here long term, because if we tried to focus on that one, that's going to be losing engagement. And we do get the fourth section here for Shinshigumi. Officer's quarters here for Treadz to give his Grenadiers, of course, a better chance of fighting off the Tommies. Grenadiers taking heavy losses though, noting no battle groups yet here. First Grenadier squad sent packing. But overall, Treadz is getting most of the map here quickly, and again, part of that is definitely due to the Kettenkrad, which still has a very good capture rate. It's just, again, it can very quickly end up not mattering if it's on fire, which, might be a bit of a explosive remark to make. Sappers closing in the Pioneers here, almost at the fuel point, but at the same time, though, we see here Treadz is successfully cutting off the fuel lines here, so even if Shinshigumi does defend the fuel point up there, he's not really going to be getting anything out of it immediately. So, overall here, Treadz making great use of, so to say, pressure point tactics to mess with his opponent's fuel economy either way. But also, as you might notice, because Shinshigumi is being forced to deal with all the points close to his base, again, he's not expanding outwards. That's also the kind of effect like a vehicle like the Kettenkrad can have when well used, and you don't have a ding or anything up to immediately counter it. It forces them to constantly run around there in the back areas to capture, back all they lose. So again, that way you can use very cheap units like effects like defend your territory because they're busy defending their own. Ja, vi har hørt den, din gris. Yeah, nicely bleeding from that. Anyways, Grenadiers there's a section here. And we got the platoon command post on the way here for Shinshigumi, very much expected. I'm definitely also expecting officers' quarters infantry training for these sections. Mines explode, and there you go, Kettenkrad down to a mine. Treadz, meanwhile, has yet to take up here. In fact, he's gone for 4th Grenadier Squad, and he's lost his Pioneer Squad as well here. So, while Treadz, of course, is doing some good, it's also like starting to run into some issues here versus the British, and they're just, very solid infantry sections. Up north, they're minorly slowing down some of the sappers by blowing them up and suppressing the rest. Quick laying down some mines there. Healing here, very good. Panzergrenadier coming for Treadz, sehr good. Still no battle group without either player, could be hard to say what they're going to go for. I mean, for the British, though, I could see Indian artillery just for cheaper reinforcements. You already got this many sections. Reinforcing them for cheaper is obviously really good. Something about here, pushing on that fuel point again. I mean, you can see that again, Treadz got a very focused strategy, and like trying to slow down his opponent's fuel income. Very sensible strategy, of course. And to an extent, Shinshigumi is trying the same, but, seeing as he's one being pressured first, it's not quite smooth. And there go double mines, paying off beautifully for Shinshigumi. Several Grenadier squads just basically rendered briefly inoperable, and also taking several casualties. Of course, he could have tried charging in and getting off a grenade at least, but he decides to, just keep behind heavy cover, and instead gets grenaded out and forced off. Meanwhile, though, even as Treadz is now, of course, having access to, less infantry and less units overall, we can see now Shinshigumi is down to him about they're hitting the various points and basically turning the favor to Treadz. This is definitely quite the match at this stage. Getting these Grenadiers back for reinforcement would be very good. Shinshigumi bringing up the Vickers machine gun. Sector of the Grenadiers here. And back at base here for Shinshigumi, not shelter. We've got Treadz going for a sniper. Very bold strategy for sure. Tactic. I mean, on a map like this with a lot of sharper corners, that can get a bit dangerous there. Of course, at the same time, probably one of the better ways just fighting off that many sections in any cost-efficient manner, because they are very good. Once you get the training and the cover bonus off, they can really fight off like much more powerful infantry.
The enemy has claimed our territory for their own.
Meanwhile, pushing up here. So having a sniper definitely helps, shall we say, negate some of all of that, because, you just snipe them.
Sniper at your service.
There goes sniper out here for Treadz, a Scharfschütze with a scope G43, which has definitely been more of a marksman than an actual sniper, because actual snipers have been using bolt-action rifles. Not so much semi-automatics. Fresh Pioneer squad out here for Treadz. Could go for a Panzergrenadier squad. He could also try, for Stummels against all of this. We got the recce package up here. Multiples, in fact, up for Shinshigumi. Also very much expected. Fits quite well in there, of course, with the way the British infantry sections operate. Plus, it is worth keeping in mind the scope rifles have a bonus against units in heavy cover. That is, the unit in cover benefits less from it. So, this obviously, again, just makes getting a lot of sections very good. There you go. Good disruptive play, really messing up now Treadz fuel economy. As was finally decided to lay down and rest out a bit. Because it's not his dinner time yet. Pack 40 down there for Treadz. Obviously, in this case, operating on the assumption there's going to be something nasty coming soon here out of Shinshigumi. And he wants to make sure he's not, open to, a Humber, Steward, Crusader anti-aircraft tank, or anything like that. Of course, you can't call them in, but, sometimes when you hit a battle, you may not always remember which the battle groups your opponent's got, and so you just, operate on a more general series of assumptions. And there you go, we might just see a wipe in Shinshigumi, and there we go, that does help out Treadz in the 90th. Slamming forwards here with his G43, again, marksman. Further south here, sappers poking in the sections as well. Noting, still no battle group, and there you go, we do get Shinshigumi with the Humber armoured car, so that Pack 40 will definitely prove to be very helpful here. Treadz, the Panzer Abwehr 45. Bring in the sniper. Could use the Veterans 1 ability against the section. I feel like most of our players tend to ignore that ability, but in this case, doesn't need it. Shinshigumi just withdraws there instead of, trying to figure out how long he can hide out there against a sniper. Probably also just to avoid feeding the sniper more experience than necessary. And of course, the actual amount of experience to feed to the sniper is necessarily, of course, none. So, Humber there poking out. If he catches the sniper, that could quickly turn out that they're for Treadz. And there we go. Mechanized selected for Treadz. Arclad also there able to call in. And he called it in. There we go. Definitely looking to turn the tide here with some aggression and some motorization. Understanding spot here. Sniper slightly falling back now. We've got the Arclad here. And I don't think Shinshigumi has grenades at all here. So this definitely means the Arclad now has a definitely window of opportunity to do some heavy damage there to Shinshigumi. North of Sappers grabbing the victory point here. Arclad dashing in. Sniper, pack, and infantry moving far up north. Grenadiers hitting a minefield. Stuart light tanks for Shinshigumi. Obviously one of the more immediate responses to an Arclad. He could also try for multiple Humbers, but that obviously has some weaknesses as well. As things can, shall say, more rapidly go sideways if you get a bit of bad RNG when it comes to like double Humbers. They can take out the Arclad, but again, it's a lot less clear. So there you go. Stuart light tank on the way here for Shinshigumi. Still not battle group though. Kind of comfortable. Quick bit of flaring up there.
You need us?
Grenadiers on the march once more for das Vaterland.
Grenadiers, back to full strength. The men are ready.
So there we go. We got 394 versus 385. Mines down here. Solid spot there. Email for Treadz. We'll have to see what is next. Will we be taking up? Will we go for more Arclads? Stoogs? Probably not. But it's certainly a consideration as well. And there we go. We do get Australian defense out and in for Shinshigumi. Typically, it's not picked like this. Doesn't mean it's wrong, but it's certainly quite interesting. We get here the passive economy for cheaper caches, but also crucially stronger caches. And we got supply run. So actually setting up the fuel cache here and the fuel point there. If not something you see a lot of, so thumbs up to Shinshigumi. Plenty to bring up a couple of sections there. Far south here, Grenadiers versus the Sappers here. Now they're joining in with the scope G40 feet, pushing back the Sappers. M3 A1 stood with a survival package heading northwards. Humber joining in. Looking up perhaps. No, oh, they're going to drive past each other. Shifting sides of the map there. And there we go, fight from north side. Still going to dive here after the Arclad. Grenadiers might not be within range to assist with the Panther Fast, but is Shinshigumi willing to take that bet? Yes, he is. Clearly fearlessly dashing in, not concerned about mines either. But there you go, Pack to the rescue. He's going to need to pop smoke in, disengage. And even then, he also has to be a bit smart about it, because if he takes the wrong path, the Pack will still get some hits in there, knocking out the steward. And of course, we still have Grenadiers behind it here. But there's a press that definitely proves very crucial there for Shinshigumi's still light tank chances of not getting turned into a flaming bathtub. But there you go, gets Panther Fast. The Arclad's going to try and do it. Nope. Sexton moving in there. I don't think he's actually researched grenades, but the key part here is though Treadz is not risking it. I mean, if he makes that bet and he turns out and he made the wrong call, he's going to lose his Arclad without a doubt. So right there, Treadz basically, I think, makes the sensible choice when you're unsure if your opponent's got grenades or not. When you got an Arclad with low health, which is, of course, you don't take the risk. Meanwhile there, Humber in need of repairs. We got the Australians as an option here for Shinshigumi. I don't think he's going to call them in, though. Seeing as those seriously P-Mas. Well, and there you go. Pac-Man being pretty aggressively getting hit here by the Vickers, though. Definitely Treadz are going too deep. And now the high risk of losing the armored car here to the Stuart light tank, plus the Pack 40. This is a really bad development there for Treadz. I mean, he's sending, a heavily damaged armored car and the Pack 40 with little to no real support here. Definite tactical error here, which of course Shinshigumi now is more than capable of exploiting here. That said, at least Treadz should be able to get it back. It will cost him a bit. Meanwhile, Grenadiers caught up with the Humber armored car, quickly engaging, Panther Fast off than the Humber, blowing up the engine. That's their Panzer company is up, and he could go for some Starstorm here in a few moments. Help pressure back against Shinshigumi, at least infantry-wise.
Panzerspielwagen
But
reporting
no Treadz. Instead of that, goes for another Achtat. Curious choice there, if anything, under current circumstances. I mean, this delays, say, a Panzer IV or Sturmpanzer IV, which I think would be more valuable in the near future rather than Achtat now. So, yeah, I don't know. Not a fan of that move there, personally. And certainly not something I would recommend here. Meanwhile, Shinshigumi with the company command post, Stuart diving off the Pack 40 here, Grenadiers bring in, but they can't quite keep up here. Stuart keeps swinging about here. Humber section diving in here. This is going to really turn ugly there for Treadz. Quick merge here, I think, is the right move to make here to ensure the pack doesn't get wiped out too easily. And we got flares from the Humber to increase, actually against units in this area there. Pack's about to get wiped out. He needs forces in here, but the Achtat is busy elsewhere. And he's got other units on the way now, but one of the Grenadier squads is solo and help here. This is turning into a real mess, and there you go. Pack wiped again.
Command points that require use.
Really tough spot. And we got Shinshigumi with a second Stuart light tank in. This is going for the company command post. So he cancels it. Oh, it got finished. Right, yeah, it got finished. Just thought he was cancelling it. I mean, you might be wondering, why would he go for the Stuart now? Probably because he just wants something out 9, of course. Because he can always just withdraw and refit it and get the resources back anyways. Courtesy of the command post. It's one of those, again, I think, really underlooked British abilities in terms of, like, what they can do, and really gives them some extreme flexibility. Tactically and strategically. Which you don't think still is getting the appreciation it should. Oh, there we go. There's the sort of sniper Humber development I was kind of expecting to happen. And with that, Treadz sees a sniper. I don't even... he technically didn't even see it, but then the sniper gets completely perforated by the Humber. And now we got the Achtat being set upon by second Stuart and the Humber there. We get a Pack 40 there for Treadz. But here we also just see, going for the Achtat behind the Panzer Company up there really puts him in a bad spot because, again, he could have, had anything else out by now. Instead, he's got a, burning piece of scrap metal there. So that was a pretty big win there, I think, for Shinshigumi. I think he might have gotten the Stuart light tank out of there. No, it got destroyed up there, okay. So, Treadz suddenly finding himself in a really bad spot here. He's lost several anti-tank weapons here to the Allies. One anti-tank weapon, he's lost armoured cars. Well, he certainly had some damage dealt here to Shinshigumi. There's definitely a lot of issues here. In the sections, he's just freely eating up his grenadiers. Even if actually 3 they are struggling to, make an impact. This is again where, just going for some Star Storm over the armoured car, I think would have been much more helpful there for Treadz short term, and then again, you could just push for a Panther 4.
The enemy has taken a victory point.
So, Treadz definitely not in a great spot here. And we can see Shinshigumi is just driving his men onwards towards glorious British victory here.
The enemy holds all victory points.
We got foot guards out here from Shinshigumi. Actually a bit of a rarity nowadays because, again, just going for a lot of sections most of the time is just the much more efficient choice. They are just so good. Kind of make the foot guards look bad, which is definitely highlighting a bit, I think, the issue to a lesser degree with the power level of the infantry section, if you think about it. And Treadz with another sniper. He clearly wants a sniper, which is fair enough. But again, at this stage, I really also would recommend some Star Storm. The foot guards dashing in. They're taking heavy fire from 2 Grenadier squads. Gammon bombs are being lobbed there. And fun fact about the Gammon bomb, it was actually a sort of more adjustable grenade where, depending how much plastic explosion you added to it, could be used as anti-personnel or an anti-tank weapon. But also, it's actually a percussive grenade or an impact grenade that is, detonated when it actually hit the target or anything, rather than having a timer like most grenades. So, there's a bit of fun. It's not even the second only grenade that British have right in the game that actually was an impact grenade. The sapper grenade they're chucking in there, the number 69, was also an impact grenade. So, fun fact there. We got Treadz with a Sturmpanzer 4. I mean, that'd definitely be great versus the infantry, but less so against armor. I do think you should have gone for a Panzer 4 here. I mean, the Panzer 4 would also been good versus the infantry, but more crucially, a bit more helpful against potential enemy tanks. So I don't think the Sturmpanzer 4 is the best choice here out of Treadz under current circumstances.
We are down to 250 points.
But we got those British forces pushing for that fuel point again, really trying to just ruin the German war economy here. And much closer to the British base, we got some foot guards catching a few plucky pioneers trying to get a bit cheeky with the British economy. Second Pack 40 almost done here for Treadz. And here we got Grenadiers and caught by the foot guards closing with the Thompsons, their bazookas. And here's they're dropping Reginald, forcing Lawrence to take command of the section. And there you go, big old gammon bomb. Ends up doing a fair bit of damage, but not really inflicting any casualties. We've got this Sturmpanzer going straight for the section. Definite chance of wipe here from Treadz and Shinshigumi. And got it. Painful blow there to Treadz. We do have one Crusader tank on the out there, with the second one on the way. Certainly expecting a lot of Crusader tanks at this stage. Would not be in that place at all. Good hits here from the Pack 40 on the Crusader tank. Then he's getting mauled out in the open. Far up north, Crusader withdrawing, because setting about there. And actually at this point, Shinshigumi has lost almost every single one of his infantry sections, which is definitely a bit unusual here. Good work on his infantry preservation. He's done just one section with the Bren gun and the foot guards and some sappers, but second Crusader tank out here, so building up his armored fleet, but will he build up his infantry force again? In comparison, Treadz is yet to lose a single Grenadier squad at least. So that is something for him. Bit of quad here, mostly just the whining of the German gears there, as they get utterly overloaded. Crusader tank, and of course the fuel cache is just providing Shinshigumi with plenty of fuel. And there goes south side. Still light tank here heading the German southern flank. At this point, of course, we could also consider withdrawing and refitting it for some more manpower and fuel for more tanks. Would not be a bad idea, of course, there for Treadz. And we got for Treadz a 5th Grenadier squad. Now, that is definitely very unusual. Like, well, we've definitely been seeing a slight increase over places going for like 4 Grenadier squads. 5, and in particular, like getting a 5th at this timing is very unusual.
Grenadiers assembled.
Definitely not your average metagame pick here, and I suppose you'd endorse that.
Alarm! Panzer Company headquarters taking hits. We are down.
And we got Treadz as well there with another Pack 30 pushing up to 4 Pack 40s here. 3, I mean, not 4. Meanwhile, the Panzer Company is getting smashed here by British guns. We can see there, Treadz firmly trying to fix it up, even as you know, the entire thing is crumbling apart there.
Under fire.
And he's flanking around, he getting caught by the foot guards though. Packs on the scene, Sturmpanzer moving in. Panzer Company there, somehow still standing.
Deployed.
Another pack ready.
Alarm! Panzer Company headquarters.
And there you go, finally went down. Stinging blow here to Treadz.
Our brave infantry has been killed.
And there you go, first Grenadier squad wiped here.
The enemy
Only
has
took
claimed our
Shinshigumi
sector.
about 24 minutes. But does, I think, also just to highlight just the difference in, like, you know, unit preservation, at least when it comes to infantry for the player like Shinshigumi, not really good. Treadz, meanwhile, at least when it comes to the Grenadiers, he's been doing a fairly good job there, keeping the squads running. Could see a support from Higging being wiped out. That Bren section did a lot of, well, damage there. two Treadz forces, and we got the armored vehicle training here out of Shinshigumi.
We're taking panzer fire here!
Crusaders then engaging for some sides, grenadiers and some pretty deep sauerkraut.
We have lost control of a victory point.
Forced off in the south, Stuart withdrawing here. Packs are steadily on the move here.
Minefield!
And our mine Stormpan take man to dodge that, which is fairly impressive. North there. Sappers had a work fixing up that Crusader again. Other Crusader, of course, also on heavy repairs. As of course for Shinshigumi at this stage, I mean, he could consider just, you know, researching the Grant and withdrawing the Stuart and later the Crusaders and replace them all with the Grants. That could honestly be a GG right then and there. Words like get up 3 Grant tanks at, like, you know, big pacing like that. That could make things very painfully for Treadz. Unless Shinshigumi just misplaced every single Grant. Jump has been engaged from all sides here. Crusader tanks, foot guards. Mechanized assault. We got the Starsman assault package, not the Vesper.
The enemy has cut us off.
Vessel's back again.
Territory out of supply.
We got another Crusader tank there for Shinshigumi.
Territory captured. Grenadiers, back to full strength.
You need a Sturmpanzer?
Don't go! Aim your rifle and fire!
Sturmpanzer withdrawing again, hitting the fuel point there, denying the Germans crucial fuel supplies. Sturmpanzer trying to get off a clever shot and ends up just blowing up some dirt. And in the far south, Grenadiers are busy there.
Enemy have taken our territory.
And they're about to have a really bad encounter with the British armoured patrol there.
Sector
As
now under enemy
Shinshigumi
control.
just keeps shouting out Crusader tanks. And another cache, this time though munitions cache here out of Shinshigumi. Looks like the German base could be in the danger zone again. They do have a Pack 40 just parked there to receive any British armor. And there you go. And our mine here. Treadz definitely expecting Shinshigumi to make the same trick again. Was ready this time around. Thumbs up, at least most are ready. Some more mines obviously have been great here. But even with that, he does not have enough here to finish off on the Crusader tanks here. He's trying to panther fast, but his men keep dying before they can get it off. But that was not quite as smooth there as Treadz would like it to have been. But, you know, I do appreciate he was ready for it. He expected it out of Shinshigumi.
Enemy forces have claimed our territory.
We're stranded here!
And there we go. Treadz Sturmpanzer 4 hits a mine, engine blown out. Will Shinshigumi be able to exploit this? Will it matter in the long run, or will it just be a minor bleep? Shuttling forwards in the south here. Grenadiers of the pack support going to try and finish off these Crusader tanks. And more mines here to Shinshigumi continue to prove to be absolutely amazing here for him in terms of just slowing down and holding here Treadz attacks. Crusaders about to flank it. Not looking great in particular since we don't have a lot of support. We do get a Grenadier squad here moving in to assist. That could get wiped out here.
Our
Yep.
anti-tank gun is out of commission.
And we got more Crusader tanks arriving. Just again, the Sturmpanzer is just not doing Treadz as much good here because it can't deal with the Crusaders particularly well. And in fact, now he's handed up Pack 40 to Shinshigumi, which only complicates matters here for Treadz at the moment.
Infantry will not be reinforced
Trying to flank from the
without
north.
your permission.
And there you go. Treadz is definitely going to try and do something about his tank situation. It is looking like he's going to be pulling in a Panther. Because he did go for the Panther. Pulling rather than a buildable one. So there you go. Panzerkampfwagen 5 dispatched to support the 90th. Providing Treadz here certainly with something a bit heftier there against enemy tanks. So, will this allow here comeback from Treadz, or will it just be not enough? Dashing in, we got Stuart there. There's the Panther. Shots flying off the front armor to the side armor. Does have love for a few shots, and there goes Stuart down. Steward down. Crusaders now the next target. In fact, we've got a total of 4 out here for Shinshigumi and the British 53rd Infantry Division. Panther keeps out, though it is fairly damaged here now. But we also get Mechanized Assault there out of Treadz to repair his tanks at least a bit. Almost got the Crusader tank here. Can he take it out? No, it gets away. Packs that are supporting the Panther here. More packs joining in the chorus of steel and destruction. Crusaders getting hammered here by all the German guns.
We have vehicles ready to be deployed.
And even with all of that, though, it would appear like Treadz... Oh, he should be able to at least take out that... Oh, he hits a mine with this Panther! Oh, scheiße! Needs to get the Panther out of there. Like, Shinshigumi's just been on the ball here when it comes to mining against Treadz. He's definitely suffered a fair bit due to those mines. I mean, he lost his cannon credit, several tanks messed up, and now his Panther's about to get knocked out, possibly
Enemy
due to
forces have
mine.
captured a victory point.
And meanwhile, Shinshigumi here playing to the victory points up north here, bypassing other less relevant stuff. Thumbs up to that. Shinshigumi just churning out more Crusaders at this point. He could arguably, I think, get away with grants if he really wanted to. Back here, reinforcement, healing. And Panther being repaired. Pioneers had to work with that one. Panthers were notoriously difficult to maintain, and like even when well maintained, it would not be uncommon for at least half the platoon to be just out of action, out of the way due to just no repairs, in that sense. As they were fairly prone to breaking down.
Ready for new orders.
206, 265 here.
How twitchy those bastards.
5 Crusader tanks versus 1 Panther and some packs. Backed up by Grandies with Panther Faust. I mean, there's only a chance, I think, there for Treadz to turn around and win the fight, but there's also every opportunity, I think, here for Shinshigumi to just crush Treadz. So, definitely require, I think, some very careful work here by the German players like have a chance.
Sector now under enemy control.
Because of like the different victory points, which is still in favor of Shinshigumi, and also kills wise, there's actually quite a gap there. Baker's doing the Grenadiers, pin them down to the ground. British tanks just hanging back there. Successfully forced off the foot guards. Certainly crucial for getting in more control in the north. But it looks like here Shinshigumi is done waiting about. The squadron is on the move. We got a 6th Crusader tank on the way here. Only further complicating matters here for Treadz. There, Crusaders going for it. Panthers flank exposed. Sturmpanzer, of course, unable to provide much support here. We got anti-tank joining in some of the sound of it. Sturmpanzer getting flanked. We got Mechanized Assault Grenadiers, nowhere to be seen. And there we go. Panther down. And a creeping barrage here in the Pack 40. With this, though, it looks pretty much GG here, though, for Treadz.
Victory point lost. Our AT gun has been destroyed.
Pack cleared out there with the creeping barrage. Crusaders diving in there. Mercilessly ending the Pack crews here.
A pack gun has been knocked
At this
out.
point, it's quite frankly starting to look like a bit of a collapse here for Treadz, as Shinshigumi is just utterly destroying him. With that, he's got no armor left. He's got 1 pack left. He's called in another Panther. So maybe somehow there's still hope for Treadz, but seeing the way everything else is going, I'm not so sure about that, honestly. Another wipe here. There's really taking losses. There you go. Panther going for it. But we still have multiple Crusaders about there. Even if they haven't been outgunned. There you go, mine pays off for Treadz here, taking out one of the Crusader tanks, but there's still 3 to go. And his Panther is already heavily damaged. The Crusaders just fired a lot of shots there further side and re-armored it. Got it! What a close call But even with that, I mean, he ended up taking out a few more Crusader tanks. There's just one massive issue right now for Treadz. One massive headache, which is he needs Pioneers. So, even with those wins, Treadz is far from out of the woods here against Shinshigumi.
Ready for you, Commander. Pioneers are reporting for duty.
He is still very much in the danger zone.
Bring up that box!
And those Grenadiers are about to perish. Down they went. And the machine gun team here also exterminated by British steel and viciousness. More Crusaders for Shinshigumi. No grants for him. Only fine British engineering, if you can want suspension.
Our anti-tank gun is out of commission.
Panther being rushed into the field. Heavily damaged. He can't afford to wait about here. There you go, one shot went through the frontal armor. 188 versus 130.
Sector secure. Everybody kill supplies for us.
More Crusader tanks there for Shinshigumi. So many more. 182 versus 130.
Territory's under our control.
Safe to say, this is looking pretty grim here for Treadz and the 90th, in with the arrival of Panthers.
Always smell this bad? The men are ready. We're ready.
I mean, Shinshigumi doesn't really have a lot of infantry, but at the same time, with that many Crusaders, he clearly hasn't had much problems there.
Men down! Take cover, Kinder!
174 versus 130.
Hunter reporting.
The South, the Crusader tank looking to cause some havoc here. Crusader tank done. So with that, Shinshigumi's already made up for his losses, whereas Treadz has far from made up for his losses. That much is for sure. Sending in the Panther. And we got Treadz with some Panzer Grenadier. Starting to train some other infantry besides Grenadiers.
Commandant.
And there you go, foot guards with Vickers support, holding in German to push up the west side. I mean, the east side. Looks like here Shinshigumi might be going for another base raid here against Treadz. Or perhaps just looking to flank the Panther. I mean, there's certainly several ways this could be interpreted. But oh, hits another mine. It's another mine. Yeah, mines have definitely been rather pivotal in several engagements here. I think they've been one of the ways that just Shinshigumi's had an upper hand against Treadz at several crucial moments.
Now get back into fight.
174 versus 91.
Panther tank is ready to serve.
Another Panther for Treadz. Another Panzerkampfwagen 5. But already here his Panther's taking a lot of shots there. Some are actually penetrating. Pioneer's about to meet the end as well. Ace Crusader going at it. Pioneers wipe again. Panther's about to get knocked out. Grenadiers moving up here. Shots flying. Guns blazing. Hat Yang for food. Crusader kaput. We got artillery strikes here. Creeping barrage home. Take out the Panther. Dodge that one, but he's pushing forward again with his remaining Grenadiers. They're getting annihilated. Panther trying to get close in. I think bypass the pack, but it also means the Crusaders have a chance to flank through. And of course, the pack, until it gets past it, gets better and better penetration. This looks like it could be GG here, though, for Treadz. Bachelors is remaining of one of his Panthers here. No, it gets out, but he's lost almost all of his Grenadiers. There we go. Down to just one Grenadier squad and two Panthers with no real health left. What a state to be left in. There you go, GG, game over. A loss for Treadz, a victory there for the British Empire and Shinshigumi. So rather fierce fight there again. Mines proved to be pivotal several times. Treadz also, I think, relied on the Grenadiers there at times. Should have had thrown some stars to instead of that second Arctard. But also that base raid, taking out that Panzer Company there, I think was a really big move there by Shinshigumi that gave him a significant legs up there against Treadz. So certainly quite an interesting match here on Toronto Coastline. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you learned something from it. This is Imperial Cheers, and see you all tomorrow for the next episode. Bye, everyone.